guys, the ghost of Gary Gygax broke into my house and stole all my D20s. I don't know how we're gonna do the episode now.
That's fine. Every time you roll against us, you roll like a smaller dice, and you'll just get lower numbers, and we'll get higher numbers, and that's how we'll fix it.
I think I'm actually gonna be rolling D100s. I think that's the only option here.
I think D6s would work fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say a 6 would make a lot more sense when you think about it.
I mean, maybe a D4 even.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, they're so rarely used. Go on, let the D4 feel some love.
You know, mathematically, you can make a D3.
You realize that if I'm rolling by a D4, that a crit is a 4, which is gonna be happening a lot more often.
Oh no, that 4 becomes an 8 on the damage roll. Oh no.
New combat system. Every time we encounter an enemy, we all fire up Pokemon champions, and we do best of 3, and if we win the battles, then we win the combat encounter.
You just want to do this because you want to make us fight the big boys.
Oh yeah, the big boy season is upon us. Snorlax is meta right now.
As a master rank 3 player, I'm up for this plan.
Can I instead just breed like animals in real life to fight you and start throwing them at you? Is that an option? Can I get some poison dart frogs?
Don't do it. My animal's shy. I don't want them fought.
Can I just throw handfuls of fire ants at you from my fire ant farm?
Why do you think that these fire ants aren't going to bite you?
Well, because the trick is going to be I scoop them up really fast and throw them before they have a chance to react, and then they're on you.
Fast and coordinated are the two adjectives I think of when I think of Dan.
Yeah, exactly.
Dan putting pictures of Laura, Quinn, and I all around the fire ant farm while he pokes them with a stick and being like, these are your oppressors, learn their faces.
I recently learned today that bumblebees like to play with balls, so that's fun to know.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I've been learning a lot about insects. They have emotions. It's fucked up. I don't like that they feel things.
I'm debatable on the emotion part, or so much as their tiny little bug processors have glitches in it, is probably what I would describe it as.
They have something close to emotions. In fact, I was thinking between episodes about Desiree's opinion of her party members. I said in the last recording that they're like her siblings. That's not true. She got your body parts to bring you back. You're her children. You're her grubs. And she feels more motherly towards you. But like all of her grubs, if you grow up too much, she will immediately lose interest. She only cares about the grubs. Adults, boring. Not my problem.
she's getting a fucking what is it? A government support check for every grub. That's her interest at the moment. Once they're no longer providing her that passive income, she loses interest.
If you seem self-sufficient, what do you need me for? Ugh, get the hell out.
She's a conservative in the sense that she likes the idea of children, but doesn't really care about their survival after a point. No, I'm just modeling this on tarantula hawk wasps, which actually have profoundly strong maternal instincts at the very beginning of the life cycle before abandoning their adult children completely, never to see them again.
Okay, well, when last we met, let's see, what happened here? You guys got into a fist fight with a bunch of religious nut jobs. One of them exploded. You cut the other one in half after she vomited all over herself and stole, I believe, her legs. Stiorra collected some man's eye goop and then injected it into her face. And you've been informed that there are some lost children heading towards a hag.
Great, I'm not gonna have to do a last time on Dice Funk. You just did that for me. Easy peasy.
Oh yeah, I guess we're early, so we should do introductions about who we are as well. It's weird for me because we've done like 7 recordings on the other side of this, so I'm forgetting this is only the second episode of the main season. Hi, I'm Dan. I'm DMing this time. That's about it. Next.
He's in New Jersey. If you spend money there, it eventually gets to him because of the magic of taxes. I'm Austin, patreon.com/Austin Yorsky. For just $1, you can get hundreds of episodes about me and my friends and the things we're playing and watching and listening to. I gotta think of a better pitch. It's funny, you know? You get to listen to me cry every time one of my sports teams loses. I have great opinions about everything. Is there a good episode? Like one time Quinn and I made up something called Shitty Saw, which is like if Jigsaw from the Saw films was bad at it. And he's just like, oh, if I didn't bolt that down correctly. Can you put your leg in the strap? And it was really funny, right, Quinn?
Yeah, it was really good. Go back and listen to like the first 20 episodes of Spewpunk.
All right, audience. Before you is an adorable puppy. The puppy is suspended 100 feet off the ground. It will be dropped quite imminently. However, for every dollar you donate, we lower it 1 inch closer to the ground, thus increasing its likelihood of survival. Do you really want to be responsible for this puppy dying? Which you will be, now that you know, and you have the option to donate, and yet you aren't.
I feel like half of our audience is very receptive to being bullied like that. The other half is too anxious. They're just going to turn it off and get scared. Although I liked last episode, Laura introduced a PvP element where she was like, don't give money to him, give it to me. And I was like, if you want to make this a free fire zone, we'll just attack each other before the exfil, I guess.
It's fine. I'll just roll initiative and beat up your character, at which point, once your character's unconscious, you're not allowed to pitch your own stuff, and then I'm the only one who can pitch.
That's how it works. Patreon.com/LauraKBuzz, I guess. I'm going to do yours, though.
Yeah, patreon.com/LauraKBuzz. If Austin's saying it, you should go there. Even if you wouldn't have done it when I said it, do it because Austin said it. I'm Laura. I do stuff usually to do with video game accessibility on the internet, over on YouTube. What can I pitch you right now? I did a video like 3 months ago, but I'm really proud of it, where I talked about, I spent an hour and a half talking about why Danger Days is My Chemical Romance's best concept album. Go watch that. I think that video is underrated. You should go watch it. I did a video talking about Starfleet Academy, specifically the episode series Acclamation Mill. That was in the series where Everybody Has Gone Before, where myself and Jeffrey Bunting roll a wheel of every episode of Star Trek that's ever existed and then talk at length about Star Trek. Anything else I've got going on at the moment? I don't know whether this will be in the past or future, because I don't know how far ahead of ourselves we are right now, but June 5th, 2026... 4 p.m. UK, 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific. That might well be in the past for you already. The Accessibility Summer Showcase. That's a thing where I put together like an hour of game trailers that are games that are accessible for disabled players. With the trailers also talk about those accessibility options, so you know if those games are going to be playable for you or not. Go check that out. It's got American Sign Language, British Sign Language, audio descriptions, all that sort of good stuff. Go watch that if it has happened or if it's coming soon.
Oh, I forgot about my new tier for this season, which is for $50. I will make a character that's on the other side in the bonus campaign for the special friends of the show who are doing the bonus campaign, 13.5, aka Courage, aka New Leon. We've already had 2 knights show up, or two characters that the audience created, and so to get more insight into the sun worshippers.
And some stuff happened.
We only ate like one of them. It's fine.
It's fine. Come give me $100 on Patreon, and I'll have my character from this side go track down your character on the other side and go kill them.
That's kind of what we're doing. We're feeding subscriber characters to PCs. We'll chop you up and put you on a zombie. We'll eat you. We'll turn you into a pumpkin. It's psychosexual.
Austin, spoilers. You're gonna have to bleep all that out.
They don't know which one, though. Weekly Manga Recap. Patreon.com/Weekly Manga Recap. There's Goku there.
I like how none of you have talked about your characters at all, but sure, go on.
Oh yeah, I play a pumpkin landlord. He's the Baron.
Okay, there you go. That's all we need.
Desiree's a wasp.
He's a barbarian. He rages.
I don't think it's fair I have to follow Laura because she has all these incredible, immense things she's working on. And I'm like, hey guys, did you remember Weekly Manga Recap from 16 years ago? Still on. You can still listen. One Piece is still running.
Remember Kikassia? That was cool. You were in that?
Oh, God.
I realize Pogquisition's about to go into its 12th year. That scared me.
We're all too old. We gotta stop. Dan, cherish it. I'm grabbing your cheeks.
No,
cherish it.
I'm still young. I'm still young for one more month.
Okay. Desiree is a Wasp Ranger. Joe wanted me to say that she is approaching every situation pussy forward. Do you know the Pokemon Volcarona? This isn't going to seem relevant, but it will be shortly.
Yeah, I'm curious how these two thoughts connect.
And how its pussy's out at all times? Is that where this is going?
Oh, right, because its ability is pussies out.
No, Volcarona's a moth, but rather than like walking on its legs and like all of its art, it's like floating on its back in like a, I don't know, C posture with like the thorax pointed towards you. So like in Pocopia, when it floats towards you, it is like a full frontal crotch assault, which Joe refers to as being pussy forward. It's just like, that's how you have to play Desiree, like Volcarona.
You're gonna need to put so many content warnings on this show.
For fun and friendship.
Yeah. I'm Stiorra Stitches, Frankenstein. I'm obsessed with the moon. I injected something into my eyeballs that I probably shouldn't have, but I'm sure it'll be fine. So, yeah, that's, let me experiment on you guys.
Yeah, before we begin, because you brought this up, as a point of order, here's what's going to happen as a result of this. Stiorra has gained an ability. This ability can be used once per long rest on a target. She does not know what this ability does, and I will not tell her.
Yeah.
She will have to find out through experimentation.
So I would like to open this week's episode by asking my good friends Baron and Desiree if they would like to take part in a very ethical experiment of which I can give you no further details.
Of course.
You know, I think that what's funny about this is that I immediately said, hey, I would recommend not using this on a fellow player. And then at the start of this episode, what if I blast my compatriots? Go off, Queen. Do as you wish.
In my defense, I didn't assume anyone would take me up on it.
I'm a supportive friend and mother figure to you. I posted a picture of Volcarona coming at the Ditto from Pokopia pussy first. So if anybody wants to look at that.
Yeah. So to set the scene, you have been let out of the horrific, scary, spooky mansion of the Koffel, and you are just like outside of the front doors, essentially. Where I guess Stiorra goes, "Hey, can I shoot you? Can I shoot you with my eyes, or what have you?"
I think something may have happened after I injected those strange melted eyeballs into my eyes. I don't know what, but I think I want to try doing something. Does anyone want to volunteer to be experimented on?
I guess I'll roll Arcana just for a plausible deniability that I didn't let you liquefy my character with no discussion.
This would be, I think, a religion check.
Oh, I'm better at that, so never mind. Disregard that roll. I have a good religion, don't I? Nope, it's exactly the same. 10, average.
Okay, so I'm gonna say you have no idea what the fuck she's talking about.
Okay, can I roll religion? Look, I'm not going to volunteer to do it, but I do. If it's going to go wrong, I want to know and then not tell you.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, you piece of shit.
4, I also don't know. I have even less of an idea what's happening.
Yeah, you. Okay, the party fails. You simply have no idea what you could possibly be talking about.
Look, anything could happen, which means it probably statistically is nothing. But I haven't actually run the numbers, so like statistically, it might be way worse.
What do you even mean it's going to? What do you even mean it's going to do something? It's you have eyes. You're going to You're just going to look at us real hard and see if that does something.
Well, I have like floating globs of eyes in my eyes.
Yes, we all have floating globs.
I don't know what's gonna happen, but I bet it'll be cool. Or it won't.
I like cool Stitches. Hit me.
Dan really did tell me, he's like, you shouldn't use this on a party member.
If you're gonna do it, I'm trying to play my character like a meat-headed soldier, and this is like I just found a pill in the barracks, and I'm just like, oh, it could be anything. I just pop it in.
Okay.
Look, sometimes you got to take the bathroom floor powders.
Maybe while we're on this mission, I can find somebody more disposable to use as a test subject. And if that doesn't work out,
no, you said it was going to be good. Let's not waste a good thing on some stranger. You've said it's probably good. Do it to them.
Quinn,
don't waste the bonuses on randoms.
What would Dr. Cheezers do?
I'm so sorry, Dan. I'm gonna try using my new eye power on Desiree.
Yeah, so, okay, let's see. How should I describe this? You look at Desiree, and black oil starts to leak from your tear ducts. As you, like, the edges of your vision go fuzzy as you focus in more and more on her. And so here's the problem. We're too early in the season for me to give a good idea of what's going to happen here.
Wasps do not have tear ducts, just double checking. That's correct. They do not have tear ducts, tear glands, or eyelids. They cannot
Stiorra's eyes are leaking the oil. for clarification. Yeah. Do you want to leak some oil, Austin? We can maybe arrange that for a little bit later.
We'll keep it in mind.
You get a distinct feeling of, how should I put this? Anticipation.
I'm gonna moon.
and your vision comes back to normal.
I'm going to examine Desiree, like lift her arms up and like I don't know, like push her head forward slightly. I'm just trying to check to see if anything like suddenly spontaneous has happened, and if I don't know, do I need to do like a medicine check? Like, did anything happen to her?
Feel free.
Yeah, let me double check that. I think that's +7.
Because your mom is Dr. Doris Delightful, are you Dr. Stiorra Delightful? Does that get passed down?
Well, all of us in the family seem to have different names, so I'm guessing not, or perhaps she remarried. That's a 9 on my medicine check.
You look over Desiree, and you can't really identify anything that has changed. Maybe you don't have a particularly large amount of experience with Thri-Kreen, so you're not really sure what, if any, effect has been had, and you've now used it for this arc most likely.
Yeah, Stiorra is going to open up her medical journal and start taking down notes. As you know, she tries to figure out what this does. You know, she's writing down like results inconclusive. And then she's just going to stare up at the moon and kind of ponder and think about it for a while as she continues kind of writing small thoughts down in her journal.
Speaking of blowing through all of our resources at the beginning of the arc, you mentioned no long rest between recordings.
Yes. Due to the nature of this being sort of a time-sensitive thing with these missing children, I have decided to not let you all sleep. So in real life, they haven't slept in a week, the players.
Cool. I'm just gonna throw this in and be like, I know I probably should have done this before you got eyeballed or whatever it is. But I want a standard boilerplate here says that any consequences from the eyeballing are entirely yours for having agreed to do it, and no third parties are responsible. I think it'd probably be best for us if you just pop your scribble on here.
If you try to hand Desiree paper, she definitely eats it. She chews it all up.
Eating the papers does constitute accepting the papers that were served to you, and I serve as a witness, so I think that counts as legally enforceable.
I was just saying, I like how the Baron, when you roleplay him, kind of also breathes heavily, too, as you get into character.
Yes, sort of gonna sort of have a little hard breath as he is.
And for every 5 seconds of noises, there's maybe one word that gets out.
Yeah, look, the further he gets into a sentence, the more words he's gonna get out per second, but like... He's like an old car. He's got to rev up a bit first.
He has to charge his limit break of speaking. Stiorra, you were saying?
I forgot what I was going to say. Go ahead.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, so as you're all, I assume, preparing to leave, Stiorra, your mother does come out again, and she waves you over to speak with you briefly, if you're willing to acquiesce.
Yeah, I'm going to go over and be like, Mother, I'm sorry. The experiment was a failure. I have no idea what my melted eyeball injection has done.
Oh dear, you're gonna have plenty of time to figure that out. An injection a day keeps the doctor happy? Yeah, happy.
Does this make you happy, Mother?
Stiorra, you always make me happy.
Aww.
I wanted to talk to you briefly. I know we discussed it a little bit on the inside, but I really would recommend you try to get those wee little kitties back to their home as best you can.
It makes sense. It's advantageous to have good relations with New Leon right now. They provide such interesting body parts from their monsters.
Oh yeah, and it's a bit of a pipe dream, but if we can get in good with them in the future, maybe at some point, all those Helionites of theirs are getting into horrific, catastrophic injuries that end their careers. And well, who better to handle a catastrophic injury than the two of us? And she gives you a little pinch on the cheeks. with her crab claws. Very, very important.
Don't forget Dr. Cheezers.
Oh, Dr. Cheese is more of a research doctor. He doesn't really like to do the medical
Oh,
practice
he's not
anymore.
in the field.
Yeah. Oh my god, his bedside manner truly terrible.
He's actually a doctor in musical appreciation.
Yeah, he's got some smooth jazz playing on his cheese pod nano right now.
Just to double check, were you confirming that Heinrich and Gwendolyn Grimm were tabaxi when you said little kittens? Because I think last episode I asked if they were human. I wrote human down.
I said little kitties.
DD.
Okay, not kitties. Like,
Kidd.
okay,
Yes.
gotcha.
I'm just doing a vaguely Midwestern accent. I'm slurring my words a little bit.
just little kitties, don't you know?
Don't you know? I'm really just attempting to imitate Moira from fucking Fallout 3.
I thought it was a Fargo bit.
I've never seen Fargo, but I think there's like a wood chipper involved.
Probably.
At a certain point, yeah.
Yeah, mother. I'll make sure that happens.
She gives you a little pat on the cheek and goes, "Well, I've got to see a man about a horse. I'm sewing him to it."
Oh. Let me know how that goes and if there's any party parts left afterwards.
Well, presumably half of a horse and half of a man.
We can make 2 of them out of this.
Oh, but I think one of them's going to come out a little bit better than the other.
Nobody talks about the reverse centaur.
The Torsen.
Yeah, and your mother scrambles over the wrought iron gate because she is a gorilla and thus can climb, and bounds away on the rooftops.
Look, I don't know how frequently you can do the eye thing, but if you want, I can getting some paperwork ready so that when we go do these rescues, it's like, oh well, it'd be a shame if we couldn't rescue you. Just sign these forms, and then we'll let you go. Haha, you've got some more people you can eyeball.
I'm not against this idea. Though I did just make a promise to not harm those children.
As you say, for all we know, it's good eyeball time, so it's probably not breaking any promises.
Yeah, I bet you're right. It is probably a pretty good thing, and I should
It's
use it on one
probably
of
a
the
pretty
children.
good thing. I will not be volunteering, but it probably is a good thing.
Yeah, so you ring the bell, and the black coach materializes and pulls up in front of the estate, and the door swings open.
Thank you, Brental, thank you.
Brental? Oh my god, it's Brental Floss. This is where he went.
He's pretty chill. I've hung out with him before. He's pretty nice.
As soon as we all pile in and we have some privacy, I do want to immediately divulge to the party that I have been given a different mission. So I think the normal way to play this, like the conventional narrative arc, is I hide from my party members that Koffel told me to kill everyone there. And then when they think we've saved the children, I like turn on them, shock, twist, wow. But Desiree doesn't like to play 4D chess. She doesn't think that far ahead. She likes her party members. So
she barely likes 1D chess.
It's too complicated. You can't even get any of the pieces pregnant. She says immediately to her party members, Koffel says no survivors on this one, so if you all want to do something for the reanimators or the patch, you make sure you do it quickly and out of my sight, so under Zone of Truth I can say I did my best. Okay, team?
Oh, appreciate the heads up. Yeah, honestly, that works pretty well.
Give me history checks.
Okay. She's so fucking dumb. My next character is going to be a fucking genius. This idiot botched.
Oh, okay. I'm going to pocket that one for later.
Okay.
Hold on.
Oh, no.
Maybe I turned this around. No, 8.
Yep, 8 here as well.
You all fail and a botch. Ooh, let me think here.
Are we all stupid as fuck?
I'm not, but I'm rolling pretty bad today. Well, I guess a +2 isn't anything to write home about.
Look, we've been too spoiled by level 20 characters.
While Dad's thinking, I wanted to say about the bear in last episode. I didn't even question it when you were imbuing your weapon with fire and lightning and then boomeranging it around like, the fucking, it's like a really scary Thor. That is your barbarian subclass, like your, Path of the Giants.
That's my thing. I get big, I put put elements into my weapon, I throw it, and then it comes back to me. I have boomerang blade, but I'm tall. That's what I commit my barbarian to.
I didn't even question it at the time, which is very funny. But is that just something you were born able to do? Is there some story there? Is it a function of your spellcasting focus, which is the pipe you smoke? Why can you make your it's the arm of a paper cutter? You said in the character episode.
So I haven't thought about the elemental element of it, and I can maybe workshop this, but the reason I liked the idea of throwable, like, just regular melee weapon that I can throw and it comes back to me, is I just like the idea of, nothing would dare betray me by not coming back. I think the way traditionally, the way this is meant to work is it magically reappears in the hand. I think at one point in workshopping, I really liked the idea of a bunch of little minions hanging around me whose entire job is go pick the weapon up and bring it back to me. And that's how I can get away with doing throwing attacks and they come back.
You said last episode that vines will throw it back to you and whipping all around.
Yeah. Some of it shifted around a little in the time, but I think at the core I just really like the idea of everything's disposable and nothing would dare not be in my presence when I need it. Just a very entitled kind of character has led to this element, this magical affinity.
So here I'm going to pocket this botch here, but I'll say this as you try to recall this information. Desiree, you look up at the moon, and you are completely enraptured momentarily, forgetting to even think about what you're discussing, as like a cloud passes by, giving the perfect silhouette of a grinning face upon the sky. And I will give you no information that I would have if you had succeeded on this history check.
I botched, and Stitches hit me with the evil eye, so I've got 2 death flags already.
Yeah, you're not doing well this week.
While Desiree is like up staring at the moon, I want to like sit next to her and like start staring at the moon with her and just be like, it freaking rules, doesn't it? Sometimes I just stare at the moon for hours.
So as you're all sitting here in the carriage waiting to start traveling, you are very suddenly accosted by a group of, I'm going to drop a picture in the just the Discord because it's going to be easier because it's not cooperating with me at the moment. A group of 3 little pumpkin creatures that have spotted the Baron because of his immense bulk through the window of the carriage, and are going, "Oi, Baron! You got any toes for us? Come on, hand them over."
What's that?
You see 3 very small pumpkin-like creatures. There are no like physical bodies like the Baron has that they are growing out of. They seem to just be entirely gourdish. They're carrying a little like rudimentary implements like an axe, a scythe, a sickle, things of this nature. They have almost no clothing, if at all. Baron, you would know what these are. These are like... So Harvestkin in concept are a little bit like illithids, right? You plant a seed in a corpse and it grows into a living Harvestkin that's sort of taken over the body. This is what happens when you just plant them in the ground. It's like the equivalent of, I guess you could say, like a goblin for them. This is a gourdling. They are the lowest rung of your society, but they grow very fast. And if they are left to grow for long enough, there is potential to be something greater. But these 3 little losers are here going, "Oi, Governor, you got any toes for us?
Got any what?
You got any toes for us? We're hungry."
Toes?
That's the money here.
Give me a moment. I think the Baron. I think the Baron does the equivalent of having a pocket that is just full of like. It's coins, but it's the coins that like you would leave in a take a penny, leave a penny tray equivalent.
Because he took the whole tray.
Right. This is he's just shoved a handful of essentially pennies in his pocket to be like, oh yes, here you go. Don't spend it all in one place and such.
Take a toe, leave a toe.
Yeah.
You throw an assortment of halfling toes out of your pockets like birdseed.
Not only are they halfling toes, they're all the smallest toe, like the pinky toe.
Yeah. And they immediately go, "Oi, thanks, Gov!" And they start throwing them at each other.
Well, you are, spread the word, spread the good word, do the deeds and such.
You see them run off, and as one of them passes too close to an alley, a far too long hand and arm reaches out and just snatches it and drags it into the darkness. Its two compatriots do not notice.
I should really teach them strange danger or something.
Yeah, so you guys have free reign at this point to attempt to start any investigations. You know roughly where in the world you have to head. If there's anything you'd like to, research beforehand, you can pitch me something. You're sort of in the heart of the tiny-ass metropolis. You have resources you can leverage due to your social status. Things of this nature. You're in the big city and you're free to do as you wish.
Is there anyone who would be like a good contact to find out more about Granny Goody Gumdrops?
Let me see. Give me a Give me an investigation or a history check.
Let's do investigation. 14.
Okay. Would anyone like to join her, or are we going to leave it at 14?
Investigation or history, was it?
Yeah.
I'm going to do my ranger shit to plot a course to approach the hags, but I think that's probably after this scene.
20.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, here's what I'll say. You know that as that hags generally tend to run in covens. So you figure you're going to probably get your best bet by tracking down like a local coven shop, and then seeing from there what you can glean from them. So I will come up with a coven shop name momentarily. Let's go with Madame Doyle's Spells and Such.
Is this going to be this season's fake fast food restaurants?
Yeah, you're gonna be probably going to a lot of weird places throughout the course of the season. Yeah, so
Madame Doyle's
Spells and Such.
Ooh, before we head there, this might be a fun opportunity to test run my false identity.
Okay.
I don't know whether we ever gave my false identity a name. My gentle, sweet pillar of the community alter ego that the Baron will sometimes pass himself off as to try and fly under the radar.
I think last time you said he was Norab.
Yes, Norab. Yes, Norab Jones, yes. Sweet, mild-mannered pillar of the community.
Okay, so you enter into a I guess a haunted telephone booth. You do your Superman.
The Baron just gets changed in the car. Like,
okay.
The rest of the party does have to be okay with the Baron getting changed in front of them. It's gonna be a little cramped.
Baron, I've seen inside of you, so I don't care.
We are supposed to know that you are Norab, then.
Oh
correct?
yeah, this is fine. You're allowed to know about Norab.
Okay. Good.
Okay, what does this look like? Who comes out of this cart in front of Madame Doyle's Spells and Such?
Look, I think this is ultimately a little bit of a Superman situation. Like, realistically, the degree of change should not work. This is still a giant pumpkin-headed, very large man, but this is... The outfit has been changed to be more like like a nice knitted vest.
You're dressed like Mr. Rogers.
Right, I was thinking Ned Flanders, but Mr. Rogers works.
Do you have a mustache too? Do you just...
Yeah, there is definitely a stick-on moustache. This is just the man who would work at like the church leaflet handing counter.
Okay, I'm gonna say because you got a 20, Mr. Norab has visited Madame Doyle's spells and such under this guise before, so they're gonna be more predisposed to help you.
Right. Hello.
Yeah, so you head inside to this cozy little shop. It's filled with glass jars full of eyes, dried herbs, various potions. Of course, there's somewhere in the building is a bubbling cauldron, perhaps a black cat, and you see Madame Doyle. I'm gonna say she's a sea hag, so she's got a greenish blue complexion, gills. I think maybe actually she's got like a big clear glass bulb on her head that she just keeps her head underwater at all times, and she's speaking into like one of those gramophones, so she can talk out of the water through it.
Between the gorilla body and the globe thing, we're on some Umbrella Academy shit. I just want to say it before anyone else does.
Yeah.
I've never seen that show.
Oh, okay. Wow. Incredible.
You might be better off for it if I understand the later seasons correctly.
All right, fair enough. And she goes, "No, Norab, what are you doing here? What can I do for you?"
Oh, yes. It's been too long. How's Mittens doing?
Oh, well, you know how it is. They're possessed. To put it simply, they keep rolling around in the graveyards, and then Gorthalax the Destroyer possesses them, and then I gotta give them a bath and wring out all the ghost material.
Oh, I'm sure. But look, possessed or not,
I swear I'd divorce him at this point.
Possessed or not, I'm sure someone would like a little cat treat. I've got some in my pocket, and Norab pulls out like a little Ziploc bag with a couple of cat treats.
Mm-hmm.
This would be like, it's been too long. Here you go. Hello. You wouldn't be able to help. Sorry, I'm a little lost, and I thought you might be a friendly face I could turn to.
Oh well, you're just such a pillar of the community. You're always welcome in my shop. Now, let's talk turkey. As she is chopping the head off of some wriggling
turkey.
Beast, to throw
I was gonna
into.
say she's got to be doing a chopping head off a turkey if she says let's talk turkey.
Maybe it's like a turducken. It's a 3-headed turkey dragon.
Oh yeah, it's a hydra.
And she throws it into the pot. Sorry, don't mind me. I'm just making my lunch real quick. So what can I do?
Do you need all those heads?
Oh, they add so much flavor to the soup.
Dang.
Okay, so Stiorra's in the shop. I was gonna say, because this is like you're a CIA operative. This is your undercover identity.
Oh no, you can be in. If she asks any questions, I can be like, oh, I'm helping out some of the unfortunates in the community or whatever.
I would say, just for the sake of being able to have other people in the scene, everyone knows Norab is like a pillar. Everyone is Norab's friend. Is maybe the energy we're going for here.
Who are the friends of Norab?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because Norab comes into a place with unsavory characters, Norab is too unassailable. You wouldn't bring down Norab's reputation based on that.
Yeah, they're trying to rehabilitate.
Yeah. Look, if anything, you're gonna be seen more highly if Norab thinks that you're worth bringing along.
Of course, everyone assumes Desiree is using him for his body.
Yes. Have you heard anything about some children have ended up in the woods recently or something?
Children? Well, I mean, kids are wandering into the woods all the time and getting eaten up by monsters. It's sort of the basis of almost all mythology. Could you be a little more specific?
Granny Goody Gumdrops. Have you heard of her?
Ugh, her. Yeah, I've heard of her. What do you want to know?
Where is she? What are her weaknesses? What is her general disposition? I'm looking through a checklist. Shoe size.
For purely altruistic purposes, obviously.
Oh, let's see. Weaknesses. Killer sweet tooth.
Star sign.
Taurus?
Gamer tag.
Is the killer sweet tooth literal?
Yes.
Okay, that's good to know. Thank you.
She thinks she's so cool just because she's able to get her hands on occasional newly owned monster parts. She's always bragging about it at the coven meetings.
Oh, that must be so frustrating.
Oh, of course. And frankly, it's in no small part. Everybody wants those good bits, but you can only ever get the scraps.
I want to nod along sagely, like I also deal with this problem frequently.
Yeah, she's a bit insufferable. She does a lot of dealings with the people from the other side, and she like jerks a thumb into the air. If you catch my meaning.
Can I roll insight to catch your meaning?
Yeah.
21. Give me your meaning, Hags.
Jesus, lady. Okay, fine. She's selling potions to the people in New Leon all the time.
Okay, so we were told last episode that people are visiting Granny Gumdrops and not being eaten and just leaving. So she's just a potion seller out there. We can roll up and say, give us your strongest potion seller.
Mm-hmm. This is relatively abnormal. In Dynias. Like there is other countries, sure, there is trade going on. To New Leon itself, that is I wouldn't say maybe looked down upon, but people don't really like New Leon, and depending on what you're giving them, it can be kind of seen as being a sort of Benedict Arnold, and you don't want to be an egg breakfast.
Yeah, we're not currently in open war with our neighbor, although Koffel last episode wants me to kill everyone partly to instigate one. But yeah, trade is not normal, so I'm definitely going to whisper to my party members, be like, okay, I can't leave any survivors, so we gather up all the potions if the place is full of potions, or get her out of there if you want to have a potion hookup, a potion contact outside of my view.
On that note, Stiorra is going to ask Madame Doyle, is Granny Goody Gumdrops liked by anyone in the community? Like, if she were to befall an unfortunate incident, would anyone be upset by that?
I mean, she is unionized.
Oh, got to respect the unions. Got to respect the unions.
Yeah, as she pulls out the witches union membership card.
Norab pretending to be okay with that, but the Baron's hand curling so angrily.
100% the Baron is about to throw up at having complimented the union,
shaking with anger.
But she, Madame Doyle kind of shrugs her shoulder and goes, "But you know how it is. You get killed in the woods. There's no proof of who did it or what happened. What are you gonna do?"
Yeah, there's a lot of grubs out in the woods. You never know. Sometimes people just get things inside of them. It's crazy.
That's a weird thing to say.
If anyone ever wanted to do anything wrong to me, I'd at least be confident in. I've got enough friends who probably wonder what happened to me. It's nice to be central in the community and such.
Oh, of course, Nora. If anything happened to you, it'd be a nationwide mourning period.
The vitamin A loss alone for the ecosystem would be crazy.
So can I get you kids anything? Perhaps a potion of enlarged spleen? You never know when you need big spleen.
How large are we talking?
I did write down the 57 gold pieces I'm entitled to. I wasn't sure if Dad was going to do too much economic simulation, but I guess if I could look at her wares, if she has anything cool. Does she have a potion of anti-guy hit by an evil eye roll?
What are you looking for here? I guess. What do you...
Remove curse?
Roll me a 1d100.
Okay, you love it.
While this is happening, I do say to her, "Oh, I'd love one of your potions of beautify, but I'm assuming you've already consumed them all, unfortunately."
Yeah, she curls a finger. She reaches up into the bowl, which is a kind of awkward situation, and then like curls her hair around her finger, going, "Oh, Norab, you half off."
I got a 67 on my D100.
Okay,
6, 7.
All right, you know what? For that, she doesn't have one.
No,
That was me. Don't punish them for it.
All right, yeah, she'll. So if there's nothing else you want to do here, you can head out and start tracking towards where you roughly know she lives.
Yeah, I want to roll my survival to do ranger stuff, find the best approach that we can, see anything from scouting and so forth. Crit 28, the best it's possible to do, plus my fucking incredible ranger roll.
But before we head off, based on that roll, I am going to be getting changed back into the Baron and just muttering, oh my god, it's insufferable.
It's okay, Baron. We can kill all the unions.
I can't believe I said pro-union things. Oh. Also, fun fact: that voice, the Norab voice, different every time I do it. They never care. Can't keep it consistent.
Okay, so let me just. So here's the interesting thing. You've now botched and crit in very short order. So I need to
The
decide.
dastardly crotch. This is a hallowed tradition on Dice Funk.
So what am I going to do to you here?
Cherish me as a friend.
No, I think I need to hurt you and then reward you. Is the thing.
See, Dan, this is why people say when you and I are podcasting together, it seems like we were negotiating a kink scene. You hear it, right?
A little bit, yeah. I got the vibe.
Look, sometimes you just got to establish whether you have any hard or soft limits,
So I'm still here's what I will give you for the crit. You are leaving. You are able to very quickly track down roughly where where Goody Goody Gumdrops lives. As you leave Dining City, you head out onto the open road. And something I would note: Dining City and the roads you're traveling on, every couple dozen feet. Are lit in some way by either an oil lamp, jack-o'-lanterns, candles. If you want to know why, feel free to give me an Arcana check. If not, we can move on. This may become more important later.
It's like playing a FromSoft game without reading the item descriptions.
Yeah.
So what's your Arcana?
What's up with those street lamps?
Okay, so Dineas is a very weird place to live. And there is safety in numbers and safety in civilization to an extent. The more, I guess you could say, well-lit and well-trodden an area is, the less likely you are to be just kind of gotten by some weird happenstance event. Right, as you're, living in an inhabited area surrounded by a large amount of people. Why? You're not really sure. That's something you can potentially investigate later in the future. However, it's not immutable. For example, you saw that Gordling get snatched into an alleyway earlier today by some unknown creature. However, in the woods, it becomes much harder to find consistent paths through to locations unless you make them yourselves, which is the problem you're going to face normally in trying to find the granny, because she is you don't know the route that the people from New Leon are taking, and they're taking it from coming in from a different country. You're trying to forge your way through the woods to get to her, so anything abnormal could happen on the way there. That could, impede you or get you lost into some horrific Saw-like torture dungeon or something like that. But something happens as you are traveling through the woods. You're forging a path. You come across a completely open clearing with a singular gigantic tree directly in the middle of it. And because you crit on this, I'm going to give you some more details. This field looks, how would I put this? Like it would be perfect for, like a place to be inhabited. And there is no real clear explanation of why there isn't any further vegetation besides, grasses and things of the like here. And the trees themselves that are ringing this clearing are tilted away from it. Like almost like if you could like consider it like a bowl. Like the trees are growing away from the center of this place, except for the one directly in the middle. And the moon is completely blocked behind the clouds here.
I don't trust this. The moon's not smiling upon this. Is this... Dan, if I can ask a further clarification, when you mentioned everything about the streetlights, is the insinuation also that, like, if you were to just, like, exist in pure darkness, like, even in a town, like, it's just very likely that, like, a boogeyman or something will just get you?
So, not necessarily. It's more that, like, a conglomeration of things. You know what? Give me a religion check.
Nine.
I will let Stiorra draw her own conclusions on this. You're not sure.
Okay.
But there is, that there is safety in numbers and there is safety in staying in a lit area.
So it was a crit from me that got us here. Is it that I led the coachman here? I was like, take a right, Billiam, or whatever, or is it I was leading us on a perfect route to the hag, and we found ourselves here, and so I have no frame of reference for it.
You have found yourselves here while leading the party. At this point, I think you've had to abandon the coach because this is going through like the woods. So you're forging a path on your own.
Okay, so we're getting out of the coach. I wave goodbye to Billiam, and then I'm gonna search
He daps you up.
Hell yeah, bro. Keep it spooky. That's the traditional dine, yes. Farewells, keep it spooky. I'm gonna search the strange clearing with also my survival. Is there a better roll? That's what I would assume.
For the moment, I'll let this ride. So I'll give you this. Are you heading deeper into this clearing, or are you kind of sticking at the edges of this environment? You know that this isn't where the granny is, but this is a strange place you have found yourself of some seeming import.
I'm trying to resist the urge to just confidently storm in, being like, no ominous clearing tells me what to do.
I would clear it like a SWAT operator, like slice the pie, check my six, like try to
check your six in this big open. I will draw a representation of it because it's like this, and then there's a tree.
Yeah. I'm aware of a circular clearing. I just think that's what she would do. She's tried to use her trading.
She's spinning every 3 feet.
Yeah. It looks very stupid, but that's what she would do. She'd be like, clear.
Yeah, stealthy one. You've got about 30 seconds to do your stealthy thing, or I am just going to just stroll.
Mm-hmm. What I will give you this as you are approaching, because you got a crit, so I'm willing to give you a lot here. I'm also willing to mechanic opening up. If you crit, I am willing to get just answer questions you ask me. I will give you for this 2 questions free for anything relating to this area, and I will just tell you the exact answer of it.
Why can't we see the moon?
It's displeased.
Oh no, it's mad at me.
Oh.
Is there a malevolent force here? Am I in physical danger?
Malevolent, no. Potential danger, yes.
Okay. I realized that was kind of a double question. I kind of tried to change streams. It wasn't trickery. It's just my brain exploding. So yeah, I guess if it's not a malevolent force, I'm curious, and I'm going to approach the center tree and see if it, activates, and it's like, I'm Treebeard. Welcome. That's a Lord of the Rings guy. I'm Mr. Tree.
You approach closer, and something you notice as you get within, like, let's say, like 50 feet of it, you can see that there is a large rectangular patch of grass where the grass is completely dead. It is not growing nearby this tree. And as you get closer to this tree, you notice something else. There is, for the a lot of trees in Dyneas look kind of decrepit. They have leaves in some cases, but they're autumnal or falling off or bare branches. From this tree are a number of dangling vines, and in many of them are strangled corpses and pumpkins.
Free toes.
Hey, Desiree, we should really not do this. Moon vibes are bad. We gotta get going.
Free pumpkins. And toes. You did correctly point out toes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, just off the top of my head, if the moon is disapproving, then this was maybe a bunch of, our guys who got killed, pumpkins and hung by, Helionites or something. Then that's what's going on here. I'm gonna approach you said the grass was like dead in a certain radius. I'm gonna like put my hand in, see if it like shrivels up or anything, if there's like a death radius.
No. You want to give me a nature check?
I mean, not particularly, but I'll still do it. All my knowledge skills are quite bad. 4, no. What's a leaf? I don't know.
Yeah, you're not sure why it's dead, but the grass in that area appears dead. It's a rectangular patch. I'd say, let me think here, just size-wise. It's probably, roughly as wide and tall as the Baron.
Oh god, is there a grave prepared for me? Is this my grave, especially here for me?
That, you know what, that's happened to you before. You, while walking, at the through Dyneas at night, you came across your own grave. This is just a thing that can occur here sometimes.
Yes, we've all stumbled upon our own grave. Oh god, is it Norab's grave? Is someone finally coming for Norab?
I'm going to say I'll cover you two while you search the bodies for any valuables, cut their toes off, run their pockets or whatever, but I'm turning around and like scanning I'm on Overwatch for threats while they do that.
Yeah, I don't think Stiorra is going into this field. I think she's staying on the edge of it, unless she gets a sign from the moon that's like, yeah, you should go inside.
The Baron is going to very briefly climb into this hole just to double check it's not his grave.
To clarify, it's not a hole. It's just a part of the ground where the grass is dead.
Okay, he's going to lie down there. Just. Is this for me?
Just to see how it feels.
It feels like dead grass. There's some bugs crawling over you.
So that's fair. Look, I don't know. It was suspiciously like, this is a keyhole and I'm the key. Maybe I'm going to unlock something. I don't know.
You know what? I'll give you something because you've decided to lay down in the dirt like a worm. You can see that there are some tracks in this area.
Ah, wonderful. This is what I intended to find in the first place. We've found tracks. They're wonderful.
They appear to be animal tracks.
Can I tell what kind of animal?
You know what? I'll give it to you because you should be familiar with this. You can tell that it is... One second, I need to find my piece of art for this. This is a harvestkin animal, and it is a wolf-shaped pumpkin creature that has been walking through this area. And from the tracks on the ground, there appear to be multiple sets. Desiree, something I'd like to clarify for you. When I said the feeling you to answer your question, what is the moon's opinion of all this? Disappointment. It is not like a how would I put this? It is disappointment in a performance cut short, I suppose.
As soon as the Baron identifies some animal tracks, I'm going to cast Speak with Animals as a ritual, as a ranger, in preparation for asking these pumpkin wolves what happened here.
Okay, so you want to track down these animals?
Yeah, I'm a ranger. This is like my thing, so I'm going to roll survival unless you stop me.
Of course, yeah, sure. You know what? You already crit, so I'm going to let you track down some of these wolves. This is not how I expected this episode to go, but you crit and botch, so now I'm just rolling with where this is going.
Okay,
as
sorry,
you've taken a complete. There's nothing wrong with this. I like where this is going. I didn't expect to be introducing this at this point. I might need to potentially grab stats here.
While you prep this, speaking with animals, I've never spoken to one of these pumpkin wolves. Do you know if they have do they have enough of an interiority and a consent that they could do paperwork? Could I get them signed up to something?
Oh, there's a wide variety of pumpkinoid intelligence. Sometimes they're a tiny squash. Sometimes they're as big and complex as you. You never know how the harvest is going to be.
I was going to ask if there was legal precedent for getting them to sign paperwork, but I then remembered that I could just forge the precedent that suggests that it's already been done, and then I don't look, I'm getting the cart before the horse. I don't even know what I'm going to get them signed up to. I just get excited about new avenues of getting people legally indebted to things.
I feel like we have contacts at the Bone Court if we want to set precedent. You can lean on the Pumpkin King to get the flesh judges to rule in our favor. I'm just going to keep adding lore until Dad stops me.
Okay, so you are able to track down a pack of these wolves that has been seemingly crossing through this area with some regularity. Let's say you're able to track them to a nearby area within the forest. They have spotted you and they have taken, a sort of a wolfy formation. What you're going to try to talk to them? What are you going to say?
Yeah, so my ritual for speak with animals is I have a variety of like herbs and spices in my component pouch. I add one to my nectar drink. And there's like a nice burning sensation, like really good ginger ale, and then I can just speak with animals. Whatever I say, the meaning is given to them, and vice versa. So I just say, hail and well met, pack. We are looking for information about these dead bodies in the glade. This strange ring of trees. We mean you no harm. We will leave and take our mighty magics and weapons with us if you furnish us with the required information.
Now, I believe it says can communicate simple concepts.
What kill? Why kill?
Limited by intelligence.
What kill near tree? Why kill near tree?
You're right. I was trying to play too smart. Desiree would be like, what happened near tree? Why?
Yeah, it will, this wolf will say scavenged, it kill, get scraps.
They scavenged the corpses, they didn't make the corpses. No see, what kill?
Tree.
Tree kill.
Tree.
Tree enemy?
Tree greatest.
Oh. Do we? Anybody want to roll anything to know about why tree greatest? I don't know if I don't have any good intelligence.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there a good roll? I mean, we've done nature.
This
is it
would
like
be
Arcana?
a history check, I think, and it's going to be a high DC.
Oh no.
I love a high DC.
18?
7. Ignore mine. Laura's was better.
Okay, the party fails. You do not know what this is referencing. And I will say the mix. There was a mix of corpses in that tree. Some quite old, some pretty fresh.
Okay. Well, I think that's enough information that we can follow up on at a later time. If I go around town asking anybody who knows about was it the strongest tree, the coolest tree? What do you say?
The greatest.
Yeah, that's at least what these wolves have referred it to.
Yeah. While we got him chatting, do they know anything about where we can find this granny?
So you just go, where's the grandma? Where granny at?
Yeah. Where's old woman?
Where the gilfs at?
Do they have a concept of gilfs?
I mean, all creatures have a concept of gilfs. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Mark.
Well, okay.
It unites all life.
Because you did so well on the survival check earlier, I will say that yes, they are able to point you in the direction of where this is at. I think they are potentially a little bit cowed by the size of the Baron and the fact that Desiree is capable of talking to them. That's got them a little bit freaked out, and they're not willing to take the risk of eating you.
The Baron puffs out his coat to look bigger.
Yeah, they will say, "Put poisonous woman that way."
All right, I say good hunting, and we're gonna take our leave. I'll just like write, in my mind journal, greatest tree. Find more information in town later. Seems like a plot line to pick up rather than to go back and start kicking the tree for answers right now.
Well, you could kick a tree for answers if you want to. But yeah, so you head back on the trail, and as you are traveling. There is a subtle change in the forest as you head in the direction that it's been indicated to you. The trees start to seem a little bit different. The dark wood that makes up them changes in texture a little bit. And there is some light peeking out of the clouds again, although you can't get quite a good look at the sun yet. Or not the sun. You can't get quite a good look at the moon yet. You continue deeper and deeper, and these changes in the foliage and the environment continue, and it becomes clear what is changing. Rocks in the ground are slowly replaced with these crystalline structures, and because you crit, and I want to reward you for this, you start to find a trail, and that trail is of little golden crystalline pieces throughout the ground. Every, I'm going to say 10 paces, you find another piece. A piece of this material.
What do I roll to know more about crystalline material? Nature? Crystals are nature.
Let me see here. Let me look at your... Oh, you have the weird sheet. It's built out weird and the stats are showing strange. This is... I mean, you've seen this a lot, is the thing. Fuck it, I'll tell you. This is honeycomb.
Oh, fuck. No! No, God, no!
There is a trail of honeycomb leading deeper into the forest, and as you are approaching it, as mentioned, the environment is changing and appears to be made out of candy.
Okay, we knew the Goody Goody Gumdrops was like a candy hag, but I didn't know there would be honeycombs involved. She immediately, Desiree, turns 180 degrees and starts walking back. Oh, this mission's fucked. Bye.
Well, what's wrong with honeycomb?
I'm fucking bees. You know how I feel about bees, Baron?
The studious hard workers that believe in obeying authority figures and hierarchy. What do you think of them, right?
Yeah, losers. Boot-licking fucking chodes.
Yes, the best kind of people.
I can't
Love me a good boot-licking chode.
I can't stand these fuzzy fucks. She's getting, physically mad, when you heard about unions.
Okay, now you put it in the right terms. I understand. It's like unions. Okay.
The clouds part, and you see up in the sky a perfect depiction of a piece of wrapped saltwater taffy.
Bees would never unionize, though. They know better. They know their place.
Yeah, Desiree isn't particularly religious, at least not compared to Stiorra, who's always thinking about the moon. But she's one of those, Christians who will, get really, defensive about it if called. So, if it seems like the moon is calling me out in front of my friends, I'll be like, I was just gathering myself. I was just getting my head in the game. I'm going back. I'm turning back around, moon. Don't worry about it. Fuck yeah, I'll kill all these bees. I don't give a shit.
You'd better be a little more confident.
So I will say that, so you found this trail and it is leading deeper into the woods, and it seems to be heading right towards the granny's abode. It also started just looking down where it's coming from before the forest began to change. And as mentioned earlier, there are candles lighting the way. deeper into this into the woods along this path. So it seems at the very least someone is putting the effort to maintain a road to the granny's house for regularity.
As a ritual, I have locate animal or plant. Describe or name a specific kind of beast or plant. Concentrating on the voice of nature in your surroundings, you learn the direction and distance to the closest creature or plant of that kind within
Bee,
5
where
miles.
bee?
Yes, literally yes. I'm taking a shot of my nectar and being like, "Fucking bees, where? Bee, 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 bee."
Yeah, you take a quick shot of your mezcal, and you can immediately tell. Does it tell? I think the funniest part about this is that you find the location of a single bee. It's the way this works.
If there's one bee within 5 miles of me, I want to know about it.
Yes, and it is in the exact direction of the granny's home.
Yeah, this is my thing. I think I mentioned in the character episode, I was thinking about doing a swarm ranger as a bunch of bees, but then I got enamored of wasps, and there are social wasps. I'm a solitary wasp. So these guys are like my antithesis. I hate everything about them. I think they fucking suck. And yeah, you could tell she's getting upset about all this.
I wanna pat Desiree on the back, not necessarily in like a nurturing way, almost like just like a light slapping. I've never really seen this done before, but I understand the concept of comforting.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Stitches. I'll be okay. I just didn't know this was gonna be a bee mission. I wasn't prepared for it.
We could be bees.
If it helps, we're probably going to destroy everything here on the way out, so a lot of bees will die.
Yeah, I mean, listen, any bee who gets in my way is gonna die. That's happening.
So I do have a question though about this path. Is this the path? Like, it was mentioned before that there's a way that the New Leon people are getting here, but is that from the same direction, or is this like a different path that's also to Grady Goodness Grady Goodness
Gumdrops.
Granny Goody Gumdrops. So if this is like, Granny's house, this is the path. This is New Leon right here. You had been like, if this is like, Dinah City or whatever, there's no direct path there. You went to like here and then just walked through the woods till you got to a pathway over here. Okay. And you can tell just based off of, your cool survival ranger lady, just knows that this is heading towards New Leon if you looked at it. So this has been expressly maintained for the purposes of getting to the granny's house.
So knowing where the closest bee is, as I did with my spell, can I roll stealth to approach more conscientiously? Joa texted me. She can hear me from the other room. She says, "You need to do a sexier lady voice. Come on." So
okay. So be sexier, Austin, and roll stealth.
Put some more effort into your
she's
voices.
She's not feeling
Go
sexy.
for them.
Is this advantage because of my spell or 14?
Take 20 minutes to get a sentence out.
I would say no, because there is a bee, like, a mile up the road, but it's not like a constant bee detector, right? As far as I can tell, it's just that that there was a bee somewhere. But you're on the lookout. You're listening for buzzing, the flapping of wings, the scent of honeysuckle in the air. And I guess I take it that means that, if no one else is rolling stealth, you're ranging ahead a little bit.
I want to roll as well to continue on, because in my mind, this is actually a good opportunity, because Desiree was like, "Oh, don't let me get to those kids first, or I will have to kill them." I want to try to get in the way and be like, "Why don't you let us go first, so we can make sure that the coast is clear of bees before you get there."
Okay, yeah, trying a slightly sexier voice. I'm like, "Okay, Stiorra."
Yeah, and then your tits pop out.
I've got an approach that could maybe work out. Yes. Good advice. I'll hold back for a moment. I'm going to attempt to forge a document. I can forge documents, including official papers and personal letters, as long as I've seen an example of the kind of document that I'm trying to copy. I would like to try and create a document that appears to be you are overdue for like a food safety inspection at your building. Like this is intended to be like a restaurant hasn't had their like food safety checked recently. Your building's literally made out of food. Turns out you got to do the paperwork too.
I like that you're all just accepting that it is going to be made of candy because of course it is. Because of course it's going to be made out of candy.
Look, I don't know that for a fact, but the Baron is willing to gamble on that and start doing the paperwork.
I mean, you're right.
Yeah,
you're obviously right.
Yeah. So yes, he starts filing out the paperwork that your house is made of candy and therefore you have to have the same health inspections that like a restaurant would have.
The fucking peppermint support beams aren't up to code.
Right. Like, look, there's the fact there are rats in your home is not a problem, like, for a hygiene purpose, but they have been gnawing on the gingerbread, and that is not structurally sound.
Yeah, when's the last time you got this roof regramped? Because it seems like it's been a while, and I'm noticing some stippling going on.
Barely any icing sugar on it. Ugh.
Yeah, it seems like the mortar between the gumdrop bricks is melting.
The icing sugar's starting to crack, and one stiff breeze, this place is coming down. Better not hope that like a huffing and puffing wolf shows up or anything.
Is there any role associated with this, or do you just forge that?
So my background charlatan says I just forged that. If you want this to be a role of some kind to see whether it is effective enough to be believable, then I'll trust your judgment on how dubious do you think this witch is going to be when presented with your house isn't up to code paperwork? Is she giving it like a real good close look, or?
For now, let's not roll for it. I will let this ride for the moment. You have created the tiny ass department of confections, confections and constructions.
I fully recognize that there may be times in the future where people are a little more scrutinous, and I got to roll on this. But the Baron's very quickly calligraphying this in the back of the woods to try and make sure that we can head up front before the stealth murder plan.
Yeah. So Stiorra and Baron, you range ahead of Desiree, and you come across a gingerbread house. And what is immediately clear is that the windows are broken and the graham cracker door with the peppermint knob has been broken off its hinges.
Regardless, I will still knock on the door and go, food property health inspector, is now a good time.
Looking into this building, the place is in disarray. There's broken bottles all over the floor. It's been ransacked. In the middle of the room is the embers of like a fire that you'd have a cauldron over, and there is a cauldron that has been tipped over on its side. Give me perception checks.
Okay.
And one more thing about the cauldron. It has been sealed shut in a amber crystalline structure.
19.
Okay, I'll say you can hear this. There, you can hear a muffled screaming coming from inside of the cauldron that has been sealed shut.
Whoa.
Okay. Can I investigate this cauldron to see if there's like a way that it's meant to be opened?
So it's been sealed shut with this like hardened amber substance.
Okay. I don't know what like a chemistry roll would be, but like, am I able to deduce if something can break down this amber substance, which I'm assuming is something like honey?
The classic caramel coffin technique.
Yeah. Can I just put fire on my knife and try and slice through the top?
So you said it in one. It is crystallized honey. By saying it, you have activated the knowledge of it. You can use, you can heat up your big cleaver and then use that to crack through and melt the casing.
Hell yeah! What do we find inside?
Heinrich, Gwendolyn?
No, you find somebody else. Hold on, I'm switching my. I need to go to my different pictures folder. Did I not drag her in already?
Not so easy to have 1,000 pictures, is it, Dan?
Is this Granny Gummy Gumdrops?
Jesus.
Granny goody gumdrops. So, you crack this open, and at the moment that there is enough like leverage from the inside, the top of this cauldron is pushed off against the wall, and halfway crawled out of this is this green witch who has been horrifically burnt, along with some like bubbling ooze coming out of this cauldron, and she's panting, going, "Oh, thank you! I have been in there for hours."
I recognize this might not be a good time. We do need to check whether your candy domicile is up to code.
I'm outside, so I don't see this, but I would have said, sorry, we found a cool tree on the way. Sorry about your hours of horrible imprisonment. There was a cool tree.
What is that about my domicile? And then she like takes a moment to look around. The cauldron rights itself. As she's like trying to gain, I guess, like understanding of her surroundings. This woman appears to be fused to her cauldron, from the waist down. And as she's like, taking in how fucked up her house is, she first goes, "My house!" And then she looks down and goes, "My legs!"
Oh, you're not normally half cauldron then.
No, those fucking kids shoved me inside of it.
Are your legs simply inside the cauldron, or is this more of a concerning scenario?
This is a claw-footed cauldron, and as you ask about her legs, they start kicking around.
Oh, that's not meant to be happening. Oh no.
It can happen sometimes with a displaced nerve. If you want, I can try sewing them back onto you. Do you want them on the shoulders or like attached to make like your arms really long?
The bubbling in the soup, two skeletal feet pop up as they have been completely defleshed from being in this boiling liquid for hours.
Do you need those?
You gotta finish that soup.
Feel free, she says, exasperated.
I am going to take her feet.
Do we know if this witch was on the everyone must get killed list, or was it just the kids that were going to get killed?
I guess this is up to, Desiree was told that they should all die by the Koffel. Stiorra has been asked to, at the very least, let the kids live.
Yeah, I will say that I've made it clear to you that if anybody comes out of this cabin, I'm going to shoot them in the head. So if there's anybody you want to survive, you, hide them.
Look, I know you're a little disoriented. The council is sent us investigating here because you've got a domicile that is made primarily of edible goods, and that puts you in the same bracket as restaurants in terms of local council approval for the building permits. And looking at this place, it is not up to code in the slightest. The penalty is pretty steep, honestly.
So when you say the council, she goes, "Oh, you guys are cops!" And she tries to jump out the window, but because of her newly heavy lower body, she's unable to.
Look, I'm here to try and get you. I'm not here to get you arrested. I think that the system of authority is bad and
deception
such.
check.
Yeah, how convincing can I be here? I'm not good at deception, which I think was a funny choice when I made it, and now I gotta live with it.
You're like, now I have to roll it.
One.
You gotta
Fuck one.
Okay. Stiorra, you want to back her up so you can get something high enough to balance this out?
Yeah. Wow, I actually have a really good deception roll for some reason.
Thank you.
13.
Okay, a 13 and 5 and a 1. I think the party fails. And she goes, "Oh, you guys are cops. Look, if you want a bribe, I don't really have much. It looks like those fucking kids took everything."
Okay, you're right. I'm sorry I tried to deceive you. We're cops. We do want a bribe. The bribe's simple. Give me one of your skeleton toes. Just one skeleton toe, and you can bugger off into the woods.
She already took my toes. I got no more toes.
No, you got no skin on them, but you've got the bones of them, right? The skeleton toes.
I'm gonna pluck off one of the toe bones and drop it in the Baron's pocket.
Right, now get out of here before I'm obligated to call in my cop friends that I have a lot of.
I'm not leaving this place. Those kids might be out there still. and they took all my potions.
Are these kids dangerous to you, I'm guessing?
I mean, she gestures again to like all of her ransacked shelves. Like, they've taken every potion that I have, and they didn't seem particularly keen on instructions. So if they've guzzled them all, who knows what they can do now?
What is there a potion of get someone's legs back? Did you think to make one of those in advance?
Oh, gee, yeah, they took it. They took the leg growing potion.
Okay. Look. Vacate the property for a couple of hours so that when the rest of the cops show up, they're all around. If we find a potion of leg growing, we'll come bring it back to you. I'll only ask for maybe a second toe when we come back, but you'll be regrowing all foot. It'll be fine. It'll balance out.
Persuasion check to get this woman to leave her house, which she does not want to do because the kids are out there.
Laura, yeah, you're trying to get her killed because I'm going to shoot her in the head the second she steps out.
No. I'm trying to get her to leave in a direction you won't see.
Oh, okay.
Because I'll just put on the table what my plan is. My plan is to come back out to you and go, we successfully killed her. Here's her toes. Couldn't have gotten those without killing her. Yeah, so I'm trying to get her to leave in a direction that is not going to be visible. So, 19.
She looks at you, she looks out the window, she looks at the ransacked place and goes, fine, I'll go fucking hide in the woods somewhere, maybe I can stay with my sister.
But make sure you go precisely that direction for reasons you don't need to worry about.
Give me a perception check.
Me?
Yeah. Well, you know what, everyone. As she is scrambling out the window.
7.
18.
17.
18 and 17. You guys hear buzzing.
Hey, watch out. There's a lot of bees in here. Stiorra is going to shout with as much emotion as she sort of puts up.
Was it... Are the teens that stole all the potions, do they happen to be bees?
She's climbing out the window as you're saying this. She goes, "What, bees? I don't know anything about bees. I don't know how they locked me inside of the
Well, honey, which is why we assumed the bees.
I don't know what you're talking about."
Okay, you're no good. Get out.
She runs off into the woods, and after a few moments, you hear panicked screaming, and then silence.
Oh, well, look, I tried.
I'm going to look outside to Desiree, and I'm going to give her the signal that she can come on inside, but I am going to shout out, there might be bees nearby.
Okay, 2 things. 1, incredible work. We had the person with the negative charisma modifier be the face in that arrangement when the other one of you had literally maxed charisma. So I want to say an all-time great D&D move there. Second, I'm using the ritual alarm to create a thing that tells me if the bees get too close, because I'm going in, but I don't want to be taken surprised by. I don't want bees to come up my butt.
Look, I made a very conscious character design choice for my Mr. Deceiver to have actively shit charisma, and I'm ready.
That's roleplay.
Should we have Stiorra take on a role as your administrative assistant so that I can assist you in the big deception roles?
That'd be wonderful, because the thing is, the Baron's paperwork is rock solid, no questions. Didn't even have to roll for that paperwork. It's the second he opens his bloody mouth that things go wrong. He's just not a very likable person. It's very easy to go, I'm getting landlord vibes, and it's put me on edge.
So you enter the abode. Is there any you want to investigate the place? Is that the vibe I'm getting as you put up this ritual?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a sweep through, see if we can pick up any important stuff. Investigation.
Sure.
12.
Look, I own enough properties. I know how to inspect them thoroughly. Gotta get that deposit back somehow or another.
I do love the idea. You know all the corners to check in to just really ding somebody. Be like, you were going to get your deposit back, but underneath the light switch, it was a little bit dirty, so I am going to have to take that $700 back.
Yes, you didn't check for scratches under the fridge, and honestly, it's a mess down there.
I think what you find is the granny's ledger and perhaps like her diary. And you're leafing through it, and essentially, in summary, what you get here is that she has sort of centered herself as selling like performance enhancing potions to the people of New Leon, and as well as candy, which is probably why these kids came here. Because New Leon does not like they're getting a lot of meat sweats. They're eating a lot of like hunted game from the Colossus, and not much else. So they don't have crops, so they can't really eat anything sweet, which is something that Dyna's can provide them, as well as because they live in constant danger from monsters. The giant.
Yeah, that's why she has a leg regrowing potion. That's performance enhancing. It all adds up.
Yeah, she's effectively been getting like in exchange for potions and things and like emergency medical treatment and stuff like that, like bits of kaiju and favors from people across the border.
So I would have said the situation is the kids came for candy, saw an opportunity, pushed her in the cauldron, grabbed her shit, and ran. But what's the bee element? Are the bees behind this? Are the bees pulling the strings? Are these the bees' agents? Like Desiree out loud, getting increasingly paranoid as the Baron tosses the place.
Did one of the performance-enhancing potions turn them into bees? I don't know what kind of performance enhancer that would be, but...
Give me an insight check, Desiree.
Oh, God. Okay. I'm scared.
With advantage.
Oh, wow. You really want me to know? 24.
This is a very similar MO to a person you have faced many, many times.
No, not my rival. Not Queenie Golden Blossom. My rival, Thrycreen.
Yes. So you have a honeybee Thrycreen rival. Who
How did you not just jump to this when bees came up? Surely.
I was leaving room for it not to be her.
Who famously will never act on her own and will throw as many bodies in her way as she can. Whereas you're solitaire. You're the Lone Ranger, impregnating as many people as you can on your own. She will do everything she can to get other people to take a hit for her. So you don't know why she sent these kids into the woods, because these are kids. The granny has confirmed they are children. But she did, and she put them up to this. Where they are now, you have no idea.
She's my dark, twisted reflection, not only because of the individualism versus collectivism thing, but I'm very family-oriented, and I've heard rumors that Queenie Golden Blossom killed her parents.
That's presumably an inheritance thing. That's usually why it happens.
Yeah, now she has the family's special honey wand of immense magical power. You know, the thing that the bee has on the cover of the Cheerios box? That thing.
Oh, yes. See, this is why you've got to make sure you have a will written before your passing, so that you can, out of spite, put, when I die, set all of my wealth on fire, none of you fuckers are getting it, I earned it, not you.
Kill everyone at my funeral.
Wow.
If anyone turned up to the will reading, they're a greedy, selfish bastard, lock them up.
That's great. Desiree.
Only I may be a greedy, selfish bastard.
Hey, Austin.
Yeah.
Your alarm goes off.
Fuck. Oh god, she's here. Everyone places. I'm obviously getting all my poison on my arrows. I'm doing all that stuff. I have my ranger stuff. Can I roll something to like set up an overwatch? Maybe like a sniping position.
Sure.
All right.
You climb onto the Baron's back.
Yeah.
I will let you. I said, yeah. You want to like roll stealth to try to like find a place to hide to shoot.
13.
Okay. Let me.
You had such a disappointment in your voice. It sounded like you really believed in me and I let you down.
A little bit, let me roll for.
I want to note something for the record. I'm spending a sorcery point to switch into my full moon thing. This is largely irrelevant. I just need access to certain spells that phase gives me.
When the Baron's talking about inheritance and wills and so forth, I do mention all my stuff I've willed equally to all my grubs. That includes you two.
Do you have a lot of stuff?
No.
Okay.
So what you're saying is if I kill off more of your grubs, there's more left for me. Obviously, I wouldn't do such thing, but if I were to do such a thing, that would be the case, correct?
If you catch them slipping, that's on them.
I knew I liked you.
They won't get my 2 arrows, a vial of poison, and 3 toes. That is their share.
Look, it all adds up. I didn't get where I got to by turning down the small inheritances you murder for.
So yes, here is what happens. So you've rolled. I've rolled a 10 for this character's passive for this character's perception. From the window, coming out of the woods, you can see a swarm of multicolored bees that head towards the house, towards the window, and flow into the room. And then the bees sort of arrange themselves into a humanoid shape to give form, not physically, like this is like you see those like mosaics made of smaller pictures, that type of situation. Yeah. Beetleism.
That's the religious beliefs of the big bad Beetleborgs.
To Queenie Golden Blossom, a character I've added into the for you to be able to see.
She's so hot.
Yes.
Why does she have B cups?
Well, of course she has B cups, Austin. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I made the joke first.
Well, they're more like double.
The bees got tits.
Now, Dan.
Yeah.
I got a big question. What color do you think her dress is?
Pink and blue.
Okay, you're good. You're on that. All right, I just wanted to check.
And it was really hard for me.
Colorblind swish.
Yeah, so you see forming in front of you in a pointillism picture made of bees, a thri-kreen woman with heaving breasts, a pink and sparkly blue dress, and a crown made of solidified honey. And she goes, "Thank you for driving her right to me. It was so easy for me to kill her." And as she sweeps closer into the room, bees have blind sight, and she turns and recognizing her old friend Desiree. And there's like a bit of lagging to it because the bees are moving as a swarm. Says to you, "Oh, Desiree, you're here. Could you do me a favor and kill yourself too?"
I'm afraid I'm all out of favors. You used the last one up when I didn't kill you in our last fight, so I'm actually all out of favors.
Not for me though. You could do it just for me. I mean, it's my birthday. Come on.
Well, it's your birthday.
It would also be for me. I'd get that inheritance,
Yeah, I know this isn't her, right? It's just a bees in the shape of her, and she's somewhere else. But I try to shoot her in the head because I'm annoyed. Obviously.
Yeah, roll to hit.
23.
Sure. Absolutely.
So I don't know if that does any kind of damage to anything. I guess I'll just roll it.
Yeah, roll your damage.
Okay. Thank you, Dan.
Of course.
9 damage.
Okay, yeah. So you shoot an arrow through her, and it does. So it gets some of the bees, but obviously, you're shooting into a swarm, so it's not the full thing. But some of the you spear one bee to a wall, and it reaches out one forelimb before dropping limp. He goes, "Oh, I liked that bee. Oh well, he's dead now. Who cares?" Could you maybe like do the same though? I mean, you're really, what? While you're out here, could you kill those kids for me? Because it seems like maybe they lived, and it'll be easier to get rid of them.
Wait, I thought the kids were on your side. You didn't send them here? They don't work for you? They're not part of your hive?
I mean, obviously, I sent them here.
Oh, it's a loose end situation.
Well, good luck, good job for you. Our plan is already to go kill them, so just leave that to us. You don't have to worry about it. You bugger off and we'll deal with it.
Oh my god, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Could you maybe put your head in this oven afterwards? And she opens up the oven that the witch has here. I could keep it warm for you. I love to help.
If you want to keep it warm for us at this point, you should maybe be the one to stay here and mind it. Why don't you put your head in and we'll be back for you.
Roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh no! I thought didn't Austin roll higher than me?
Oh wait, no, you're right.
I'm a spellcaster. I have like 17 different things I have to look up to remind myself what it does first.
Austin, your go. I'll let you use that attack roll you used before. Okay, well, you rolled again, so 27.
27 and 23 are my attacks, so get fucked, idiot. That is 23 damage. I'm just shooting and shooting and shooting and shooting. I'm using a variant human because there isn't a Thrycreen in 5.5e or whatever. But, in some editions, Thrycreen get like special things for the fact they have 4 arms. Just the flavor is that she is more efficient loading arrows because she has more arms. But there isn't a mechanical implication.
Yeah. Is this split between 2 damage types, or is it just all piercing?
All piercing. I'm just shooting and shooting and shooting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she goes, "Oh my god, this is just like you to do this. This this is why none of your kids call you."
She's so mean. I'm trying to think of a witty response, but she hurt my feelings.
Oh.
Stiorra, it's your turn.
Okay, I am going to use Blood Bolt. Now, some of you who are listening might be like, I've never heard of that spell before, but one time, a very long time ago, Dan said we were allowed to use spells from the Crooked Moon 5e supplement, which is all spooky stuff. And I don't think anyone else listened, but I went through specifically and I took as many spells from this playtest as possible because, guys, I've cast Fireball far too many times. So this is just a cantrip. I need to make a ranged spell attack against a creature.
Oh, Fireball would be so good right now, though, Quinn. It would really hit.
Oh, it really would be. It really would be. 13 to hit.
It just hits.
Hot dog. That is going to do 9 necrotic damage, and then I gain 3 temporary hit points.
Ooh, yeah. So you're thinning out this the swarm of bees. There isn't a lot. Her B cups are A cups now, that sort of thing. She's lost a substantial amount of bees, and she's going to try to sting Desiree to death with her swarm of bees. 15.
Woo! Just missed. AC 16.
Yeah, this swarm of bees is stinging you and attempting to breach your Thrycreen armor. They are on your they are on your grid square essentially now. I don't know if that affects if someone else tried to shoot you. I'm gonna say that's gonna give a disadvantage considering that they have to shoot the bees and not you for the next hit against them. But they are unable to breach your chitin. They say, "Oh, this must be the only physical contact you're ever getting, isn't it, huh?"
What the fuck? They're so vicious. What is this, your first day with stingers? You know how to use them? It's just a fucking bunch of virgin-ass bees trying to poke me?
You know how it is. You can't get good help nowadays. I mean, those kids didn't even die. I was going to have to chase them down myself.
I can't believe you would kill children, you sick fuck. Fully intending to kill the children 20 seconds ago.
Explicitly planning.
Such a waste of their wonderful bodies.
They're gonna be Helionites someday, and less competition for me, the better.
Joa just commented, all caps, kiss her. So I don't know if she's hearing a different podcast in the background.
Barrett, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm raging up. I'm getting big. I take it on good authority that bees don't like fire.
Yeah.
So my weapon is on fire. And
I will say you're gonna have disadvantage to swing because they are in Desiree's square. So you have to hit the bees and not hit her.
How hard can it be?
A little collateral damage between friends is nothing.
A 20 on the first roll and a botch on the second. Fuck.
Okay, hit Desiree.
This is how I'd want to go.
Do I
though.
also hit the bees?
No.
How am I hitting Desiree and not the bees?
The bees, they form Queenie, and she does like the nanny boo boo at you, and then you swing at her, and they just part.
I don't even hit them both.
They just part through. Do you not have 2 attacks? I thought barbarians did at this point.
I do if I'm doing it melee swings. It depends whether I'm melee swinging or throwing it. I should have specified. Yeah, melee swing.
Okay.
Okay, fine. I do a second swing to try and actually I need to roll this damage first.
Yes, first you must
I
hit
love the
Desiree.
idea. You just explode Desiree's head, and then you're like, I do the second attack, I guess.
Sorry, 10 damage to Desiree. Sorry.
Yeah, your flaming blade hits her, and she just absolutely says, "Whatever you gotta do to kill these bees. I don't. My life doesn't matter. Make sure Queenie suffers."
Yeah, it doesn't.
Do I still have do I have disadvantage for the second attack?
Yes, you do.
14. Does
14
hit?
hits. Yes, it does.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it is still on fire. It just didn't get the thrown bonus.
Oh, then I believe you also have to throw the fire against Desiree.
Fuck yeah. You're right.
She said whatever happens has to happen.
Fuck, that's another 6 damage to Desiree. Sorry, I got nearly full on both rolls against Desiree. Right. The bees take 8 damage, 6 of which is fire.
Okay. This swarm of bees dies, and as it's dying, it reaches up one hand towards you, Desiree, and then forms a middle finger and drags it down your face before collapsing into the ground.
Sorry, Desiree. I understand now your frustration with bees. Their lack of unionization had me on their side, but I now see they're cowards. They're refusing to stay in place for an authority figure. I understand the disdain.
There's no fire hot enough for Queenie Golden Blossom. I forgive you instantly, my friend, for your flaming stab into my body.
Okay, well, give me one moment. I turn my blade to ice, which is the closest thing to water, and I just put it over you to hope that the ice melts and cuts you out.